Hello everyone. The topic of our presentation is the long-term economic growth model. Our group members include Fu Xiyue, Zhao Zirou, Liu Fei, Sun Aoran. Next, I will introduce to you the similarities between the slow model and the rule model. 1. Focus on long-term growth. Both models aim to explain the determinants of long-term economic growth. 2. The role of technology. Both recognize technology as a key driver of growth, but they differ in the way technology is molded. 3. Capital accumulation. Both models recognize the importance of physical capital and human capital in promoting economic expansion. The slow classical growth model and rumors in dangerous growth through both revolve around the current framework of capital labor technology in determining the determinants of long-term economic growth. They both recognize the three elements. The difference lies in the slow regard technology as an exogenous variable will remain exogenous technology. However, the underlying lack of technology driver growth and factor accumulation basis higher constant. Together, they contract a theoretical elusive path for exogenous growth to exogenous growth, providing continuous theoretical support for policy making, such as emphasizing investment in education and evolutions. This also reveals that the essence of economic growth.
Hello everyone, today I will briefly compare the slow and Roman growth models. Both explain long-run economic growth, but they differ in three key areas. Technology returns to scale and policy impact. First, technology. Slow treats technology as exogenous. It grows at a constant, unexplained rate. Romer makes it endogenous, linking innovation to education, R&D, and incentives. Secondly, returns to scale. Slow something dismissing returns to capital. Romer allows increasing returns, especially from knowledge spillovers. Finally, policy implications. In slow policy has limited long-term impacts. In Romer, smart policy can drive growth by forcing innovation and human capital. In short, Romer offers a more realistic and policy-relevant view for today's innovation-driven economic.
Hello everyone. Today we will discuss Romer's indigenous growth theory, especially how it drives national economic growth through innovation and human capital. First of all, the indigenous growth theory implies that the driving force of economic growth is not external factors, but comes from the country's long-term investment in technological innovation, education, and incentives. Let's look at R&D spending first. By increasing R&D investment, a country can improve promotion efficiency and accelerate technological innovation, thereby promoting economic development. Taking United States as an example, in 2023, the United States R&D expenditure accounted for 3.5% of GDP, nearly $950 billion. This laid the foundation for the United States' global leadership in fields such as artificial intelligence, biotechnological, and aerospace. Similar, slash R&D investment account for 5.6% of this GDP, and it has performed well in fields such as cybersecurity and medical technology. It can be seen that R&D investment plays a vital role in promoting innovation and technological progress. In addition, the accumulation of human capital is also the core of driving economic growth. Education investment can improve a country's innovation capital and promote the absorption and transformation of external technologies. South Korea is a typical example. By continuously improving its education system, South Korea has successfully achieved an economic leap and become a leading exporter of semiconductor and electric products in the world. From this example, we can see that a country's investment in innovation and education has a profound impact on its economic growth.
Let's now discuss the importance of institution, environmental, and policy design. Romer's theory emphasized that a good institutional and policy environment can effectively harness innovation resources, driving long-term economic development. Take Singapore as an example. Despite its lack of natural resources, Singapore has become a global innovation leader through strong policy support, intellectual property protection, and public investment. In 2023, Singapore's R&D investment exceeded 2.5 billion Singapore dollars, focusing on areas like biomedical science, smart citizens, and green technology. Switzerland, on the other hand, has created a highly innovation system through policy stability, rule of law, and public-private sector collaboration, ranking first in the Global Innovation Index for 13 consecutive years. Additionally, there is a clear link between a country's investment in R&D and its economic growth. Studies show that countries investing more than 2% of GDP in R&D have an average annual GDP growth rate of 3.2%, while those investing less than 1% grow at only 1.5%. This shows that countries leading in innovation benefit from compound returns, while those lagging behind may fall into the policy uncertainty trap and gradually lose ground. For developing countries, although they face challenges like institutional inertia, effectively government, and the structural inequalities, they also have opportunity to lower innovation barriers through digital tools and open platforms. Vietnam and Rwanda are two successful examples. Vietnam has invested heavily in STEM education and ICT infrastructure, becoming a regional hub for eco-nutritional exports. Rwanda, through ICT development and governance reforms, has gradually improved its innovation capacity. This example shows that the core of innovation is not just the technology and funding, but also the support of policies and instruction. Only in an effective institutional environment can innovation and economic growth become